Hello, everyone. I'm Karen Berman, and I'm the immediate past president of the Society of Biological Psychiatry. I miss being able to see you all at our 2020 meeting in New York City, but I very much look forward to our next in-person meeting. In the meantime, today I have the privilege of introducing to you the winners of the 2020 SOBP Awards. These awards will be conveyed in person at our 2021 meeting in San Diego. For now, please join me in virtually congratulating each of these wonderful colleagues. The SOBP A.E. Bennett Award for Clinical and Translational Work is to stimulate international research in biological psychiatry by young investigators. And the awardee is Dr. Michael Fox from the Harvard Medical School.
It's a pleasure to have nominated Dr. Michael Fox for the A.E. Bennett Clinical Research Scientist Award for the Society of Biological Psychiatry. Dr. Fox is tremendously deserving of this recognition. He's a neurologist and really brings a neurologic brain circuit-based view and set of methods and knowledge and experience to the problem of the pathophysiology, the systems level neuroscience of psychiatric disorders. He trained at the Ohio State University, where he studied electrical engineering. He then went on to WashU in St. Louis, where he studied with and worked with Marcus Rakel and did pioneering work together on the resting state connectivity studies for fMRI, some of the seminal studies and descriptions of the default mode network, task-on networks that have really transformed our understanding of brain connectivity and laid a foundation for the Human Connectome project. He also has done seminal work developing an approach called Lesion network mapping, where he combines being able to look at the location of lesions that cause certain neuropsychiatric symptoms in neurologic patients, understand the connectivity of those lesions when one puts that information into resting state fMRI connectivity maps from the Human Connectome project, and can derive a distributed circuit and understand the functions of nodes in that circuit that underlie certain core brain emotional, cognitive, behavioral, perceptual functions, and also the symptoms that accrue when those brain circuits and functions and node activity and connectivity go awry. He and his colleagues have used that to be able to map neural circuitry underlying things like visual hallucinations, things like delusions that involve misrecognition or false attribution, things like agency and volition in various neuropsychiatric syndromes and symptoms, and of course work with colleagues, among others, on depression and being able to map and then use that information for more precise targeting, even for individual subjects, to be able to understand how to stimulate or modulate their neural circuitry in a way that is personalized and also that can be specific to symptom type or subtype within a syndrome. These are major advances, and so therefore quite deserving of recognition. Mike won the inaugural NIH Trailblazer Prize for Clinician Scientists last year. He's won major awards in the National Neurology Association, so it's only fitting that our society in biological psychiatry recognize him for the work that he and colleagues are doing, that is helping to transform the field and provide new understanding and care and therapeutic possibilities for our patients who suffer so. Mike, this summer, will be joining us at Brigham and Women's Hospital at Harvard Medical School to be the inaugural director of the K Center for Psychiatric Brain Stimulation. He will direct the Neuroscience Center for Brain Circuit Therapeutics at the Brigham, and he comes to us from Beth Israel Deaconess Hospital across the street, and we look forward to really building out and extending his work and his platform with colleagues and collaborators to be able to offer new understanding and possibilities through clinical research for our field. Again, it's a pleasure to have nominated Mike. It's a pleasure to introduce him, and I wish you well.
Thank you, Dr. Silverswag, for the kind words, and thank you for the nomination. Thank you to the Society of Biological Psychiatry for this amazing and prestigious award. This award is a particular honor for me, is I'm not a psychiatrist, I'm a neurologist. However, I draw little distinction between neurological and psychiatric problems. In my book, they're both brain problems. I consider myself to be a brain researcher and a brain clinician, taking care of patients with brain problems. Certain principles, such as mapping symptoms to brain circuits or modulating brain circuits for symptom relief, I believe are equally applicable across both neurology and psychiatry. The same approach that can be used to improve deep brain stimulation for patients with Parkinson's disease can also be used to improve transcranial magnetic stimulation for patients with depression, and vice versa. I think the fields of neurology and psychiatry have a tremendous amount to learn from one another, and I think together can get towards better treatments. I'm honored to be recognized as an example of the merging fields of psychiatry and neurology, and I look forward to new treatments that will come from bringing together people with different training, different backgrounds, and diverse perspectives. Thank you again, Dr. Silverswag, and thank you, Society of Biological Psychiatry.